Skyrim. Nah, not playing that. Not playing that at all. Most recent activity. I want to show this off. Because I did it. Bionicle Heroes. Oh yeah. This was not worth it. This was not worth it at all. Oh, there you go, look at that. Took a month. Well, 29th of January and then 10th of February. It took about 3 weeks. I would not recommend going for the 100% on this one. Here for AAA gaming on gaudy Logitech peripherals. Is the headset good? Anyway, no Skyrim. Bad Skyrim. Naughty Skyrim. So Skyrim, I've started a new playthrough on Skyrim, taking advantage of several glitches that are only possible on 1.0. Where's my box for Skyrim? Here it is. DoorDash and Honkai Star Rail ads before stream. You've made it. Oh wow, good ads. Hallelujah. Right. Okay. Skyrim we're gonna remove. And we're going to play something I'm really stoked to play. I am totally stoked to play this one. I'm totally stoked. Hey, Inuyuki Hakusho, how's it going? Quadruple A gaming. Oh, did I say triple A? I refuse to accept the existence of quadruple A. Quadruple A is Yves Guillemot waking up and being like, you know what? I'm going to say something stupid today. You finished another Code Recollection. That reminds me, I need to go back and do the second game's story. I'm just not sure whether I'll actually stream it or not. Or if I'll just play it in my own time. Bongfish. What a... Let's see, electronic, hip-hop, indie, pop, progressive house, reggae, trance, world, Japanese video game. Alright. Delete rider. Rider. Sex. Yes, please. Oh my god, there's no textures on the face yet. They haven't all popped in. Height. Short. Face. Light. Dark. Dark. Oh my god. It made me laugh because it's so drastic, isn't it? From light. That's what caught me off guard. Right, clothing. Upper body. None. Oh, blue fleece. Bongfish. Playful. It's purple. Hoodie. Destiny. T-shirt. Yes! Freeze the game! Freeze the game! Freeze the game by loading every t-shirt at once! Bikini! Good old Granny 3D. What an engine. It would be rude not to. Come on. Lower body. Black cords, brown cords. Black cords it is. Gloves. None? Oh. Boots. Cold toes. I was kind of hoping it would be like exposed toes. Accessories. Headwear. Tassel. Purple beanie. Beanies, 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 beanies. Hello prayer and meditation ad. You're getting more ads immediately? Has YouTube finally decided to, like, give me the respect I deserve? Sporty, swept, spike, bob. I like bob. Facial decoration, skull. Oh, the Unchained Blood is here. Board and binding. Blue tomato customizer. Oh right, that's the blue tomato customizer. I say, why is it called the blue tomato customizer? Oh, mountains. Different mountains. Okay, I have no idea what to expect, okay? When I played the demo for this, it was probably about sorry, the full copy apparently, because I have one achievement. But that would have been about 2008 or 2009, potentially on a burned copy. So my memories of this are basically zero. Like, I remember nothing. Yeah, sometimes you gotta throw in a game that I forgot I'd even played. On my science, ERB create a character goon session. You think I should make like a stream where I just create attractive characters and character customization screens? Because I'll do it. I'll do it. I kind of did it before with the Soul Calibur stream, like a long time ago. I can't play The Sims because it means I'll have to install I'll have to uninstall my Wicked Whims. It's too much of a hassle to uninstall it and then, you know, reinstall it once I'm done with the stream. Go to the drop point. I'll let you talk. I'm not going to tell you what that is. Right. Let's start the tutorial. So apparently I've done this before. Tap the right stick up to ollie. Oh, like skate.
Watch me.
Is that a higher ollie?
That was sick. You killed it right there, man. Awesome job.
Ollie tutorial. Choose tutorial. Aerials tutorial. So thoughts on Twitch adjusting revenue from Prime subs based on location? You earn $1.80 from UK subs and $0.09
What's up? It's
from
Wally.
Turkey
Ready for a
subs.
ride? Let's go, man.
I feel like a Turkey sub should be more than that, you know.
Watch me.
Sometimes you want a Turkey sub. Ollie then moved the left stick right or left to spin. Okay. This wishes it was SSX. Jacob,
Watch
this
me.
is Stoked. Ollie then moved the left stick up or down to flip. That's not too bad.
Check this.
Sainsbury's do some nice sub rolls and make them at home. LT or RT to do it. What snowboarding game am I thinking of that was on PSX? SSX! Unless... Oh wait, PS1. You'll probably think of Cool Borders. There was a Cool Borders game for PS2 called Code Alien, but it was only released in Japan. It's worth checking out because it has English text, it emulates well. I'd recommend checking out Code Alien.
Ollie's ready to show you how to section slide and rail transfer. Watch for him.
Hey, it's Wally.
Ready to
Let's learn
jib?
how to
Whoa
do
is ready to
rail
show you how to do session slides and do rail transfers. How to session slides and do rail
Check
transfers.
this.
SSX on tour. It would be nice to have like a remaster of SSX on tour. Like, to me, that's peak SSX. That is peak SSX for me.
Watch me.
Oh yeah, Rip and Riders. I forgot about Rip and Riders. Mount a front side board slide onto the log. Ollie and spin left or right. And land on it. Right, okay.
Damn, man. Det var ett bägge två.
That's it failed. You didn't do the front side board slide.
Damn, man. Det var ett bägge två.
Excuse me?
Sloppy and stylish. Damn, man. Det var bägge två.
A front side board side.
That wasn't too good, dude. That didn't work out too well. Wizzy!
That was a front. I was in front side.
That wasn't too good, dude.
Okay.
Check it out.
Ollie off the end of a rail and land on another slide to pull off a transfer. Okay. Hey!
Man, det var bägge två.
Ant, how's it going? I saw you were streaming Fall Guys in Smash Brothers today. That's kind of wild.
Awesome job, mate. Killer.
I'm surprised Nintendo haven't shot you down for that Pal World in Smash Brothers. Because I was honestly expecting you to get to get the Nintendo Ninjas on that one. Stylecraft tutorial. Alright, let's take a look.
Is every trick you do a hack fast or you're a rider with style? Ollie's warming up for his style. We already know. He's got a few hints for you that might just help you catch the eye of his sponsor. Watch for him.
Let's talk about sloppy versus
Yeah,
stylish
SSX on
race.
tour I have very fond memories of. When I was at college, we had a substitute tutor. She was quite nice. And I played SSX on tour with her for about 2 or 3 hours on a day when we just had
Check it out.
pick your study, you know, like work on coursework or whatever. And I know it was only a fleeting moment, but it was a lot of fun. Pre-wind to get a spin boost. Pull the left trigger, right trigger, ollie, release the trigger, and you'll spin in the opposite direction. Huh? Rewind.
Awesome job. You're way better than me. No. That hurts. Whizzing!
Rewind. Rewind. Okay, apparently that was good.
Watch me.
Okay. Hucking is all about trick quantity. Do a pre-wound spin or a fast flip while doing at least 2 different grabs. What?
Whizzing!
I don't know if I was about to say something and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna actually say that on live stream or not. I'm like, probably shouldn't. So, it was lost to time.
Watch me.
Nintendo acts like they didn't know Pal World was in development for 3 years. Like, they just found out the existence 1 week after. I think it's more that they were sick of people messaging them about it, so they're just like, oh, we have to release a comment just so people shut up. Stylish riding is all about trick quality. Don't pre-wind. Move the left stick halfway down to spin or flip smoothly and stylishly. Okay.
That didn't work out too well.
Spin or flip slowly.
Sweet. So
Okay,
sweet.
that worked.
Find your own
Yo,
style
it's
and
Timmy
do
Eagles
what feels right for
professional.
you, man.
Timmy Eagles Professional Snowboarder 5. It's Stoked. Butter tutorial open.
Ollie's ready.
Hey, it's Wale.
Played Shredders.
Let's
No,
learn
I
how
didn't.
to do
I
some
didn't get a
body
chance to
tricks.
play that when that came out. It's the gamer. Oh, Matzo's here. Matzo. All's ready to show you how to ride a whole new way. Butter. It's all about butter. Smooth like butter. Move the right stick down halfway for a tail ride. The longer you hold down the tail ride, the higher your score. Ah. I see.
Watch me.
Okay. While riding your nose or tail, move the left stick left or right to butter. Right, okay.
Sweet. So sweet.
Okay. Cool, that counted. Required them to scrap it, otherwise FIFA wouldn't come to Xbox. I heard something similar about Nintendo making a soccer game or an American football game and having to cancel it. Otherwise, EA wouldn't release their games on Wii U. So it doesn't surprise me. Have you played Power World yet? What do you think? It's okay. I think it would be a lot better if I had it on Steam and I was playing it with a group of people on a private server. I think it would be a lot of fun. But the Game Pass version on PC as it is was kind of bleh. Bounce pop.
Here we are. It was a pleasure having you aboard.
Challenges. What sort of challenges do I have then? Oh, I see. I bored down to them. Madness. Match another rider's moves by tricking off a specific mounted feature. Stomp a longer combo within the time limit and own the spot. So, method air. What the fuck is a method air? It's L. Okay. So... with air, and a backside 180. Player's choice. You own it. Plus 1 fame points. Okay. Down I go. Tony Hawk's PS, it's like down right circle. Useful, I know. Joker's Wild. Beat another rider's score by tricking off a specific mounted feature using only the called out trick types. Okay. Do a flip and do a grab. Alright, I see. Whoa! Someone's been a member for a long time. 46 months. Wow. Saving up enough points for that cream tea, that scone and tea dinner date. That's something like 60 months. I'm messing around. I don't have any rewards like that, but at the same time, maybe I should consider setting up some awards like that. Wanna go with me to Tiny Tim's? For some scones and tea. Fuck it up. Trick or die. Die. Trick or die. How am I meant to get more points than that? Let's pre-wind. I'm not getting high enough. That's the thing. I need to get high enough. Want to get a cheeky chicken balls with curry sauce? Maybe. Let's find out if I'm allowed the curry sauce first. We'll wait for the results back from the doc, and then I'll let you know. MSG, which we all know stands for monosodium glutamate. He ain't my mate. If he's the one causing all my stomach problems, he ain't my mate, I tell you that. Holy fuck! Boing! Not quite sure what happened there. Was that your opinion, mate?
That was amazing.
Yay! Owned it. Woo! Did it. Ah! I didn't stop! Joker's wild! Joker's wild, Rich! Joker's wild! No whammies! I'm looking for other missions. Looked up your latest stream thumbnails and I missed one of my favorite FPS. Oh, what did I play? Oh, Brink. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. That it's, one of your favorite FPSs. You might not want to watch the stream then, because I was quite negative about it. I'm expecting to get content ID up the wazoo, even for these non-song songs. Beat another rider score by tricking off specific mountain features. Right, okay. Flip and grab. Challenge failed? What? You fucker! Splash damage rings a bell. That must have been the dev for Brink, yeah. Because I remember wondering if it was Starbreeze, because I remember that Starbreeze was involved in something, but I think it was Body Count. Which was the follow-up to Black. I don't know, I'm gonna need to rethink my tactic on this one.
How did that
God. Ugh. Ugh. Is that an igloo? No, it's a rock. Igloo! Boing! This kind of reminds me of, like, aimlessly skating in Skate 3. Well, I can't say I'm stoked about this game so far. Freedom. Stick a trick. Match another rider's moves by tricking off a specific mountain feature. Stomp a longer combo within the time limit to own the spot. Oh, do I have to stick their trick? The fuck is a chicken salad? Chicken salad is right trigger and diagonal up left. Right, okay. Hogwarts Legacy patch in the summer. New content unlocking all of the PlayStation exclusive DLC to all players. Ooh. If I fancy getting cancelled again. That was the biggest disappointment, right? That I didn't get cancelled. Maybe I'll check it out in the summer, yeah? I'm looking for an excuse to fire the game up again, because I currently have no excuse. You said to me I couldn't drop your name in a woke Twitch stream. I remember this. I've had past experience with viewers of the stream saying, oh, blah, 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 Escape Route did this or did that when I didn't do something and I got in trouble because someone lied about me. So I'm very cautious about that sort of thing. Well, yeah, I did play the game, but that doesn't make me a whatever-ist or a whatever-phobe. Just because I played the silly wizard game. How do I do a nose butter? Oh, I guess I can only do a tail butter. Ah, it's a nose butter if it twists around into a tail butter. I see. The Kick-Ass films are getting rebooted. Oh, really? Do we need them to be rebooted? It's because Jim Carrey won't come back and Chloe Moretz is too old. I get it, but do we really need them rebooted? Session leaderboard. Oh my god. I am the only person who's played this game this week. I have the highest score. Woo! People said I was a hack. My best video was made in Movie Maker on a Dell Inspiron running Vista. If that's the Japanese toilet training video, you're no hack. Match another rider's moves by tricking off a specific mounted feature. Stomp a longer combo within the time limit. Right, nose grab is... No. Grab Bible. Nose grab is LT and up. backside 180 is you turn to the left. So what I want to do is go turn, nose grab. Fucking hell. I want a third, but sadly, she who played Hit Girl didn't like the second movie, and the kick-ass actor James Arnold has moved on. Like Craven. Why don't they just use AI? There's probably someone in a boardroom right now in Hollywood going like, why don't we just use AI? I did a backslide 180, and that was a difficult conversation with the paramedics. Okay. Apparently that counts. Whoa! What's with the blue light all of a sudden? That was kind of cool. There is nothing godlike about my performance here. You know that parsec thing I was talking to you about? Yeah, I'm aware of parsec. Ollie Ollie 3, welcome to Snowywood. Haven't played any of the Ollie Ollie games. Or if I have, it wasn't for very long. Any games you would like to play on that with me? No, I think we should finish Dying Light first. Before we start something else. Oh god, it's taking me all the way over there. I just want to get to that mission marker. I guess there's a different point off the mountain you're supposed to drop. I'll get back to you, because right now I'm in a current state where I've got medical issues. Don't worry. Don't worry. And job search is taking up a lot of my time. So... doing a bit of cool boarding. No. Stick a trick. Match another rider's moves by tricking off a specific mounted feature. Stomp. Oh, it's the longer combo thing again. Right, tail grab is... no, that's tail bone. So tail grab must be the other one. Yeah. Backside 360. So, backside 360. Oh, this fucking game. Ah! I wouldn't have liked this when it came out, but I especially don't like it now. Yes, this is the first game, and I'm happy to report there will be another game. In fact, there'll be another game now. Fuck this. I tried. Look, I tried. I played that for longer than I was expecting. 30 minutes. I mean, come on. So much for being stoked. No, there's something more cool that I want to check out. But I was kind of hoping that Vlad would be here. Because it's definitely a Vlad kind of game. But Vlad might show up. So. Gonna get started on the true PS de la Resistance. MTV Sports Snowboarding featuring music from Blink-182 and Fear Factory. Oh, okay. You got me hyped. You asked on Twitter who you can complain to about your job thing. There's no one I can complain to. The person who handles the complaints is the person I want to complain about. So, no. Update required? Why? Is there an exploit? Prince of Persia exploit. Easy upgrades. Gain most of the points you need to upgrade a skill. Pass a checkpoint with enemies positioned just after it. Defeat those enemies to gain the experience. Make the upgrade, then die before passing through the checkpoint. Now return to the last checkpoint with your points restored, but the upgrade you selected already in place. Right. Does that require a 1.0? So it's da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Okay. We'll download the update. I'm curious about this one. Tag fighting technology. So I don't think I've ever played this. I shouldn't have a single achievement on this, on my tag. No. Prince of Persia Team 4-star. $2 MB Ubisoft rootkit. Could you imagine? I'm sure somebody would have picked up on it by now. If that were the case. Are there difficulty-related achievements? Yeah, look. Prince Persia TFS achievement roadmap. True achievements. Walkthrough. 6 to 8 hours. Sounds pretty easy. Right. There are 5 missable achievements. You have a look for does difficulty affect achievements? Technically. You got every achievement in Bionicle Heroes. Yes! Oh my god, and it was painful. But I've done it. Yes. Right, okay. No. So, was this the one based on the movie? Or inspired by the movie? That's not Jake Gyllenhaal. Was it Jake Gyllenhaal in Prince of Persia movie? I think it was. Oh no, this isn't the game with the girl that saves you from falling, no. That's Prince of Persia, the sort of cel-shaded one. This is Prince of Persia, the hyper-realistic one.
You ask as if I were a ruffian, a wanderer with no place in this palace. Know that I
Jake
am
Spider-Man Mysterio.
and
Oh,
brother
right.
Prince Malik, who
So a
rules
normal
you
user
without
with no
harm.
recommendations gets Lego, Fortnite, Minecraft, and Sport in the sidebar if they watch this stream. Oh.
That someday I might be as great a leader as he is. This territory was once the heart of King Solomon's mighty empire. According to legend, it holds a secret we are sworn to protect.
As if there aren't 40 pieces of spyware baked into the 360 dashboard already. Yeah. One for every single ad
So the army
that gets
have a
served to you.
command to discourage
At
attack.
least.
But even Malik's famed strength could not
I'd like to play the new one. Again, it's like price of game versus, you know, being able to afford a timeout. You know, when I want a timeout, can I afford a timeout? Timeouts win. I'm sorry. Ubi Plus still costs money. Now, if Ubisoft wants me to play nothing but Ubisoft games on stream all the time and give me a free Ubisoft Plus membership, I'd be down. Yeah, I'd do it. I'd start cultivating a completely different audience, I think, but I'd do it. Aha!
This is not the glad welcome I was expecting.
Come on, I know I'm doing it right. I know I'm doing it right. I know I'm doing it right. X square, triangle, circle, triangle, square, circle. IGN sheets, can you be trusted? Am I being fooled? X square, triangle, circle. Triangle, X square, circle. I think this is a joke. I think this is a ruse. Apparently there's a cheat to unlock a 3D version of a classic Prince of Persia level. Right at the start on the balcony, you have to hold in left stick and press square. Sorry, X square, triangle, circle, triangle, X square, circle. But it says you have to press it fast. Right? If I press it fast, nothing happens. If I press it slow, nothing happens. Like, is it PS3 exclusive, this thing? There is nothing about this on the Xbox 360 cheats page. Starting to think it might be specific to another version. Or it might even be a ruse. I think it's a ruse. Anyway, let's lower difficulty and get an achievement for it. Don't worry, we won't tell if you won't. Yeah, well, I'm reading the controller inputs and converting them to an Xbox pad. But when I go on the game facts page, it doesn't show that cheat for the PS3 version. So I think I was bamboozled. I think I was tricked. Why would a cheat be specific to a version? It wouldn't be unrealistic in this generation for Sony to have paid for an exclusivity of some kind. Admittedly, it probably wouldn't be in the form of a cheat. It'd be more likely to be in the form of an actual feature on a title screen or whatever. Right, RT when running towards the wall. Okay, this is very much trying to be God of War. 100% this is trying to be God of War. I'm not getting Prince of Persia out of this. Oh, corpse fade. Corpse fade is boring. Okay. Okay, this is illegal, you know. This is Golden Axe Beast Rider levels of jank. Oh no, I made it this time! I don't know what was different! Hold on, I'm struggling here. I've had an idea. Is there like a... You know, that's something this needs, right? XSplit has the whiteboard function. So you can draw. No, I don't want a color source. I want to be able to draw on the... Wow! That's something XSplit has that OBS does not. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a print screen. Okay, I've had an idea, guys. You see, it's not entirely clear where I can grab. But I know something they can do to improve this game. Okay, hear me out. Simple solution, very elegant. Can find where it's saved to. Downloads, right, okay, that's why I can't find it. Hey, 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 don't spoil the joke! Don't spoil the joke. I suggest that maybe they could, if they put yellow paint on all the grabbable ledges, I think it will be clearer. Yeah, it needs yellow paint. I've honestly been waiting for a game where the yellow paint joke can be made, you know? So I'm glad we finally had a game where I can make a yellow paint joke. Yes, yellow paint complaints have been everywhere. I'm not surprised you made the same joke. You and I are quite often on the same wavelength.
I'm starting to feel that the odds in this battle are not in our favor.
Contact Ubisoft and ask them for a remaster. Yeah, tell them they need to get Jake Gyllenhaal's likeness for it. I do appreciate how many enemies there are on screen at any one time. That is kind of neat. Can you name any games with yellow paint, actually? Resident Evil 4 Remake. Does The Last of Us 2 have yellow paint? Resident Evil 4 Remake, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. I think that's it so far, but expect to see it a lot more. Yellow tape and paint in recent Resident Evil games. Oh, it is Resident Evil 4. I thought it might have been in Resident Evil 3 Remake as well. Oh, there was yellow tape wrapped around something that could be shot in Resident Evil Village, and yellow tape wrapped around a window in Resident Evil 3 Remake. But there it made sense, and it wasn't something that the player could interact with. Just a quick Google. Not just this likeness, they should use 3D photogrammetry and Gaussian splatting. Yes, yes. There's no reason why we can't do that on modern video game hardware. I mean, isn't that the technology that police bodycam game is using? And that looks sick. Machine Games need to remake Return to Butcher Bay. Do we need a third version of... You mean Escape from Butcher Bay, right? Do we really need a third version, considering it was already remastered in Assault on Dark Athena? Don't need a third version. It's a good game, don't get me wrong. It's a good game. We don't need another version of it. If they're gonna redo Butcher Bay, then redo Dark Athena as well. Or, yeah, Assault on Dark Athena as well. Do them both. Better yet, remake The Darkness. We're talking about Starbreeze titles. Remake The Darkness. I will always have a soft spot for Starbreeze's output. There's something about their FPSs that cross the line from FPS into ImSim. Especially The Darkness with its full-on, you know, telephone, like, system, and the subway. Like, everything about that game's traversal just feels real. But it doesn't quite follow ImSim rules, because ImSim rules say that you have a problem and you can solve it any number of ways. That's true more about games like RoboCop. See, how great is this game? Once it teaches you how to do something, it doesn't tell you you need to do that button combination again. It just assumes that you've learned. RoboCop had no business being as good as it was. I don't entirely disagree. Uplay action complete. Do you remember Uplay? Yo, my dog. Do you remember Uplay, my dog? You remember Uplay? Uplay. Don't clip that.
This is looking worse and worse.
Yeah. Hitman also counts as an ImSim, I would say. So Uplay was completely removed, and in various games, the functionality was replaced. So depending on the Ubisoft game, because Naruto, for example, didn't get this, but some of the Ubisoft games, they got a patch when Ubisoft Plus was removed that unlocked all the Ubisoft Plus features. Boom. Not Ubisoft Plus, Ubisoft Uconnect. that unlocks all the Uconnect features. But Naruto, for example, did not. So if you did not get Shikamaru, you can't get Shikamaru. He's gone forever. Rip. Uconnect was such like a bad thing. I hated it so much. As you can probably tell based on my reaction.
He must not hear me with the battle going on.
Whee! When an enemy is on the ground, press X to finish him off. I've already done that. Okay, this is way better, right? I've played this one for the same amount of time as Stoked, right? And I've got so much more out of it than Stoked. It's gonna get my mate to nod Ned Flanders' mustache, glasses, and green jumper over Diddy Kong and call him Diddly Kong. That's funny. That's funny. Oakley dokley, Congarino. It feels like less time has passed than Stoked. Yeah, exactly, because Stoked was dry and not a lot going on. This is interesting. It's like a cross between Assassin's Creed and God of War. It's got a nice, like, blend of both. I would have enjoyed this! I would have enjoyed this back in the day! I'm kind of mad at myself for not picking this one up. Way back when. I mean, I picked it up now, of course, because it's right here. But I'm annoyed with myself for not picking this up back in the day. This is legit. Ugh. Falling from there killed him. Why would they have switches on the wall, anyway? You've yet to play any Assassin's Creed games, Matzo. The PC port of number one's pretty good. It's got a few extra mission types that aren't in the other versions. I think I have like a Russian PC release of Assassin's Creed somewhere in my collection. Oh, you have the first one on Steam. Oh, check it out. It's a good time. You'll soon find out if you like that kind of gameplay or not. If you don't, then you can pretty much skip all the other Assassin's Creed games. Roll under the wall. Ah. Hold A to charge your laser. Bonk. Okay, if we're talking about games that have, like, no right being as good as they are, this. Definitely this.
I'll never catch up to Malik at this rate.
I mean, sure, it's nothing I haven't already played like 100 times before. Right, there's nothing overly special about this. But it's pretty robust. Like, it's pretty robust. Great set pieces, too. So not quite chewing gum, but also not a masterpiece. It's looking more masterpiece than chewing gum. I think on the scale of chewing gum to masterpiece, this is definitely more masterpiece than chewing gum. So far. It still has time to do something really disappointing.
Is this how you welcome family?
Cocky little freak. Why is there no subtitles? Warm welcome. Caught up to Malik.
Picked a bad time for a visit. I would have said you picked a bad time for a walk.
I could have sworn I enabled subtitles. Did I disable subtitles?
Tell my enemies not to invade. It's fortunate you're there.
Because right now I can't follow what's going on.
The mechanisms are on the
Because I can't hear it.
Once you activate them all, the gate will rise.
Only you guys get to hear it.
Since you got yourself up there, it won't be a problem. Not at all. Good. And then get down here quickly.
But I'm going to assume he's very cocky.
You were injured while in my care.
I'm going to assume he's like, yo, I caught up to you, Malik.
Quickly now.
You're not going to make it. Oh, you can't turn subtitles on from here. Oh. Yes, like Sonic the Hedgehog. Boing. Dung 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 dung. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. What's wrong? Come a little closer. You could just quote Star Fox all day in the chat, and I will be happy to read it out.
There's no way down. Go on, I'll meet you.
That's such a good dub. I said this before, but that dub goes hard. For a mid-90s video game dub, it goes super hard. Super hard. Super hard. Super hard.
I'll catch up
Whee!
with you. Yes. I'll just take the long way around.
Yuri Lowenthal made the prince fun. Robin Atkin Downs made him an edgelord. You ever play the original trilogy? No, I haven't. Didn't they remaster them with trophies? Was that only on PlayStation? So I'd be willing to try that out. Let me look that up. Prince of Persia. Right, so Sands of Time, wasn't it? Sands of Time. Xbox Marketplace. Sign in? Bruh. Just want to have a look at an Xbox game. What, is it like age rated? A 12. Right, so on Xbox it's Xbox Original only. Sands of Time remake? Oh, a Sands of Time remake has been announced. Okay, cool. But wasn't there a Sands of Time remaster on PS3? Yeah, right. I knew I wasn't going mad. Yeah, there wasn't there? Prince of Persia Trilogy 3D. Right, Prince of Persia Trilogy. So, Prince of Persia Trilogy was only released on PS3. Okay. Might check it out. What's he saying? Why to kick an enemy's shield away? Oh, is the Sands of Time remake in development hell? Oh. The HD trilogy is on Switch. Yeah, but on Switch there's no trophies. How will I prove to people how good a gamer I am? How will I feel like I've not wasted that time? Trophies and achievements. Can chain regular attacks and power attacks together for up to 5 attacks. The honor system? I don't believe in the honor system. I believe in gamer score and trophies. That's the only way people know I've done it. Sands of Time remake is still going ahead. Now I'm hearing, like, different things. Get under the fucking door. Let's hope Nintendo Switch 2 adds achievements that add to your Nintendo coins. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if Nintendo finally caught up to 2006? Sorry, 2005 and added gamer score.
Oh, I'm sorry, Malik. Did I keep you waiting? I was tired.
Jump on a column.
Day, so I stopped in the bar.
Oh, you can jump on a column.
Meal, and now I'm ready to help you defend your kingdom.
This game is remarkably decent. I completed the PS1 Spider-Man, I swear. I did. With save states.
Those gates lead to the treasure vaults. I'll need to find a way down there. He's retreating to the vault. Did he plan to release
How can you fuck up a game's remake, right?
mad to rely on a mythical...
It's not like you don't have a game there that's literally the game you're remaking to reference.
I have to warn you.
Right? Should be no such thing as development hell for a remake of a classic game, because you've got the game right there to look at. Woo! Off the edge. Oh, this game is legit! I'm kicking myself for not playing this back in the day. Oh my god. This is legit. I would have loved this! I wouldn't be surprised if it was cancelled. You know, everything's cancelled nowadays. I will allow it to be cancelled if Dokev is still coming out. Dokev is the main one, right? I've said this before, and it's partly a joke, but at the same time...
If Dokev gets cancelled, put me on suicide watch.
Pissed off? That's an understatement. Pissed off? I'd fly to Korea and finish the game myself. I was about to say you'd hop on a flight to Korea in search of answers.
Lost and confused, without any answers. I hopped on a plane to Korea to meet the developers of Dokev.
Learns Korean in record time. I would learn Korean. I would fly over to Korea, go pay Pearl Abyss a visit, be like, dim sum, my dudes. Why have you cancelled this? I'd do it. 100%. Dokev is paused dev. Dokev is held back because they want to release Crimson Desert first. All the technology that is being used in Crimson Desert was developed during Dokev's development. Dokev was the game they were developing to develop the tools and technology for Crimson Desert. I feel personally they should release Dokev first. But, you know, Dokev might not have a consistent pricing structure the same way that an MMO will. So it makes sense to release the MMO first, because it will make more money. Annyeong haseyo is what you'd say to them. Did you just make me say something rude? Now, 100% all these Asian devs have switched gears and changed to a Power World-like game. You watch a lot of Power World clones flood the market over the next 2 years. It's gonna be special! Jump from wall to wall to climb up. Oh my god. Real life wall jump? I'm waiting for something like Fuck World or whatever they'll call the porno version.
It exists. It's called Bone Town.
It's on Steam. Somehow I survived that. No. Desuster. Ah, there's an OBS source for a whiteboard. How do I add that? How do you add OBS plugins? Oh, I'd have to drag it into a folder or something. Okay, I'll deal with it another time. It's Power World, but with Moe girls instead. Yeah, I'd take that. You know, I played the Moemon Fire Red randomizer and the Moemon Emerald randomizer. And at some point, we really should do the Moemon Platinum randomizer. I think it would be a good time. Oh, I'm like Scrooge McDuck. Jumping around in my coins. Oh, get up there. You know, when are we going to get fucktails? Fucktails. Oh. Be like that one Fatal Farm video. Thieves! And they've stolen a dragon's egg! Spyro games on 360. What did we get? Was it just the last one?
The invaders had reached the vault before me. They had met with no resistance and were calmly stealing what treasure they could. I knew then the palace was lost.
Was it just, the one where you play as Cinder? Spyro and Cinder. Oh, that's a point! While I'm on my 360 kick, maybe I should track down, Skylanders. Yeah, Dawn of the Dragons, that's the one I'm thinking of. The one where you play as Cinder. That one has, cheats that don't disable achievements, so, you could bet I'll be using the cheats. That is kind of my MO. If cheats don't disable achievements, I'll use them. Need an original Xbox Portal and figures. The Portal will be a piece of piss, right? Boot fairs, charity shops. Well, the NFC tags for Skylanders operate a little bit differently. Kong was mentioning it before that like they're not just like amiibo. They actually hold a shit ton more information. Portal can be Xbox 360 or Xbox One. Oh. That might be easier to track down on Xbox One for. So how many Skylanders games were there on 363? The original Giants Swap Force. Isn't there like a tag team one? Tag team? I'd be willing to grab a bunch of super cheap Skylanders and play Skylanders on 360 Degrees of Boredom. I would also like to check out Disney Infinity as well. I let that slip by. I bought tons of Disney Infinity figures back at Poundworld when we had them in, because they went down to stupid cheap. They were like £2.50 each, and I bought a shit ton of them. I ended up giving them away to a charity shop, because they took up so much space. And I regret it more and more every day.
Maybe you are as skilled a warrior as our father says. It's good to see you. Come with me.
For Disney Infinity, I was thinking about just grabbing them on Steam, because, you know.
Malik, this is madness. You have to get out of here. Save yourself and what's left of your people.
The Disney Infinity collections on Steam have most of the figurines built in, and all of the story packs built in. Yeah, there's a market on Skylanders for a market for Skylanders on eBay, but the thing is, Skylanders are expensive on eBay, and Skylanders are expensive in sex. But if you go to a boot fair, you can probably get Skylanders for dirt cheap, because the parents might not even know what they do. They might just look at them and think they're toys. I keep my eyes out for them in local charity shops, because there's always a chance that some kid has had a clean out. Their parent has cleaned out their bedroom and submitted a whole bunch of Skylanders figures at once, and that's the sort of thing I'm on the lookout for. But you don't want to go places that know what a Skylanders figure is, because they will charge you stupid money even though they have no idea what it's worth. Charity shops around here are a mess for pricing, and I always wondered why. But I've noticed that a lot of them now are paying people. And the kind of money that they're pulling in means they don't get great rates from the council anymore, because they're a charity. So they're now having to pay the same electricity rate, same gas rate, same rental costs as everybody else. So if I play it on an emulator, I don't get the trophies. That's why we're playing this on a £15 Xbox 360 and not on my RGH. Oh, somebody's activated the sand. Solomon's Army. Discover the true nature of Solomon's Army. Solomon's Army are here to stay. Solomon's Army are fucking... And I would rather be... This game works on Xbox Series X. Xbox 360 games. Saw A to Z. Page 9. Page 32. 24. 20. 21. Please behave. Microsoft website. Amazing. Oh, what's that? You figured out that the page you want is page number 21. 200 games per page! Come on, thank you. Right. And now it's not in alphabetical order. For fuck's sake. And now it's not Xbox 360 only. God, the Xbox site sucks. Wikipedia. Prince of Persia: The Forgotten Sands. Okay, yeah. Sure enough. Oh, if I return to this, I'll play it on Xbox Series, then. I'll transfer my save to cloud. That's easy enough to do. Yo, check it out. Random portal for no reason.
What is that?
Okay. This is sufficiently weird.
It's very familiar.
Kind of stylish, though, NGL. Yo. Sexy water lady, too.
That is how I found my way here. Where is here exactly?
Fountain
Who
nymph.
are you? And
Yeah?
what do you know of King Solomon's
That
army?
description fits.
We are Razia, Queen of the Marid, Guardian of the Waters, and ally to King
The face animations are
We helped
wild.
the army away.
That would have been more than 1,000 years ago. You couldn't possibly.
I am of the Jinn. We are not so short-lived as humans.
Notice how video games, you know, even at this point, were trying to be Hollywood movies. Now, games have to have a story and a cutscene, and you know what? I blame Metal Gear Solid for that.
Belonged to King Solomon. It was sent to destroy him.
I blame Metal Gear Solid for making gamers expect that.
The army was formed from the desert sand itself.
The PSP version is a
The more
Metroidvania
sand it
style.
touches,
Oh.
the more soldiers it will create. If you do not trap it quickly, it will cover the world.
How can I stop it?
Do you still have the half of the seal you picked up?
Of course.
What about the DS version?
Good. That is a powerful magic. Alone it
I
will
expect
help
that was
the
something
battle.
completely different
If you
altogether.
reunite the two halves, you will recreate its prison. You must find the other half of the seal and match it to this one.
Malik still has it.
Then you must find him, and quickly. We will give you the help of the Jinn.
Much like the PSP version. Right.
What did you do?
If you wish to stop the
Did I get
Jinn,
water
you
cum
have
powers?
time. I have given it to you.
Time.
And a final warning. The army is led by Ratash, one of
Love
the
the draping effect on the
He
cloths.
likes to
It's
battalion. If you see him,
a really nice looking game.
you cannot hope to win against him.
I'll keep that in mind.
Go. There is no hope for this kingdom if you do not
MGS came
win
after
this
Resident
war.
Evil, right? Yeah, but the cutscenes in Resident Evil were like,
Things won't be
Joseph! Right? What I'm saying is Metal Gear Solid, like, was all about the camera angles, the Hollywood-style backing music. Da-da-da-da-da-da. War. War on the battlefield. Battlefield war. Love war, narrative, battlefield, narrative, war, narrative, war. War Snake! War Snake narrative!
What was that place?
I blame specifically Metal Gear Solid for making people expect that. Wait, we get the Sands of Time powers in this?
Are these the powers of the genie?
Oh, I'm sure there's a game before Metal Gear Solid that did this, but that's the thing. Just because a game did something first, like, just because Sweet Home did, you know, walking between rooms, a door opens first, doesn't mean Resident Evil wasn't the one that made that something gamers expected. Gamers did not play Resident Evil and think, wow, every game will have cutscenes now. But gamers played Metal Gear Solid and thought every game should have cutscenes now. Yeah, MGS brought it to the masses. That's what I'm trying to say in a roundabout way. Close call. What's that one for? Save the prince's life by using the power of time. Final Fantasy might have just edged it. Final Fantasy, you know, at that time was, we need to go get the materia. It wasn't, you know, oodles of Hollywood-style acted cutscenes. Again, I think you're just trying to be, you know, playing devil's advocate here.
These are the stables.
Now, you played FF7, 8, 9
Just through here.
to each FMV to watch the sweet cutscenes. Yes, but the FMVs, you know, again, the FMVs were like, here's alien shoots laser, right? You would get one FMV every 4 to 6 hours, unless it was an FMV that transitioned one screen to another. Metal Gear Solid, you start the game, Fox Archipelago, 15 minutes of cutscenes, get in the elevator, 5 minutes of cutscenes, get into the lab, 15 minutes of cutscenes. Again,
Why is it so
I think you're being deliberately facetious here.
battle anymore?
Metal Gear Solid is definitely the one that made that. Did you ever play the MGS demo on Planet PSX? I don't think so. Is that the one that gives you like 99 like explosive charges? It was the opening scene, then you get inside the building and it's over. That's funny. That's pretty funny. The Final Fantasy X demo is like that. It's like, you get the Blitzball FMV, you run down the street, you kill a few, like, sin tentacles, and it's like, this is your story. You get sucked up into the sky sphincter, and it's like, boom. 2 whole levels. You see, that's what I'm looking for like demo derby content, is like chunky demos, because then there's a lot of stuff to edit down, so you get to keep all the good stuff, and there's still plenty of video, right? When it's a demo where nothing happens, you end up with a video where nothing happens, and you have to keep most of the gameplay footage in. Try the Akuji the Heartless demo. I recently downloaded the full version of that because, let me tell you, it's a game where I've always wanted to play it and I never have. And then I watched a video and Sean Shaunson basically said, yeah, it's actually one of the best mascot platformers on the PS1. It's fantastic. You'll love it. The voice acting is insanely good. You know, if you don't play this game, you'll regret it. It'll be one of those things where, like, you'll wish you played it and you never did. And I'm like, okay, well, fuck, I'll download the ISO. So I downloaded the ISO. I got it running in DuckStation, and it looks beautiful. I'm like, right, I'll stream this at some point, and it's just been sitting there. Yeah, Voodoo Raider. Like, I find Voodoo fascinating. If, you know, I had the money and time and, you know, interest to do it, I think I would study Voodoo. Because I've always found it fascinating. It was going to be a series, but Core were told to do more Lara. That's kind of sad. That's kind of sad. Like, I've always found Voodoo characters fascinating. Like, Baron Samedi in Bond, the Sons of Samedi in Saints Row 2.
Just once, I'd like to find defenses that could tell me from an enemy.
Sambi in Dead Island, of course. It's a great example of a Voodoo character. And, of course, there's a whole bunch of Voodoo theming in Dead Island, specifically with the whole Kuru virus. Voodoo Vince. Voodoo Vince. What was that for? Remind me. Because in my head, I think I get that game crossed with Deadhead Fred. OG Xbox platformer that you hurt yourself to progress. Oh! No, I've only heard the name then. I'm not familiar with it. Right, okay. That's definitely one I'll have to check out. This has no right being this good. Was remade a couple of years ago for current consoles and PC. Wait. You know what? Remastered. £12.49. Xbox Store. Published and developed by Beep Games. Add to wishlist. Steam. Voodoo. Vince. $10.99 on Steam. Add to wishlist. Okay. I'm down to clown. Oh, moving rods. Okay, I had to mute there for a second. Wonder how much of this I'm gonna play before I either move on to something else or stop. Oh, Princey, Princey, Princey boy! You dumbass! What the fuck's that about?
Wonder if
Once.
waiting for me.
Right.
Probably has a better plan than I do.
Okay. Learned all his moves from Tomb Raider Legend. Tomb Raider Legend. Is that one I would be bothered to return to? Try again.
Perhaps these defenses do have their uses.
Whee! You should play Legend, Anniversary, and Underworld since they are all one continuing story. Very fun games, I am.
Where is everyone?
I would say I'm not a huge Tomb Raider fan, and yet here I am playing something here with a lot of Tomb Raider DNA. But I guess the difference is that this is fun. That's not a nice thing for me to say about Tomb Raider. I think Tomb Raider, there's a lot more thought goes into your movement. Like, you have to... A lot of the time you have to remember to grab. I know that Tomb Raider Legend has a toggle, so you don't have to remember to grab. I remember liking Legend. I also remember using the second profile Now it works. No, don't grab them! This is the first puzzle I hate. Oh, you fucking ponce. Get up there. Okay, I'm trying to understand the purpose of this room, right? Like, I'm thinking about this from a logic point of view. What is this room for? Why would you have things that bring up things next to the door just so you could, like, perfectly wall jump up them? Enemies? Please tell me they're enemies. Yes! Right, okay. Time to do this. Right, checkpoint full of enemies. You have no upgrade points. Okay. Oh no. I really do suck at this video game, huh? Oh! I reckon the patch... I reckon that's one of the things the patch fixed. We're going to try it. Any unsaved progress? I assume that I will reload from my checkpoint. So if I go continue, door will bust open, yeah? Yeah, right, okay. We're going to try this theory, because apparently you can get free upgrades in this game by upgrading, then dying, then upgrading, then dying. And I have a theory that the patch fixed this. So we're going to test that theory. Yeah, that's the plan. If it does work, as described, then I will unlock all the upgrades and then get to the next checkpoint and repatch the game. We'll just see if this is true, because this was what it said on the page for the PS3 version under cheats. No, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Maybe the PS3 version was a little bit different in that regard. Gain most of the points you need to upgrade a skill. Pass a checkpoint with the enemy's position just after it. Oh, I see. This is for... So it doesn't work with the upgrades. Oh no, yeah. Make your upgrade, then die before passing through another checkpoint. Oh, I see. Okay, I get it. So the way it works is you have to be like a few points off an upgrade. So it might work here. 20 XP. Will I get 20 from this fight? Probably not. Yes, I think so. Right. I was kind of hoping the fall would kill me. Right, so I earned the points. And the upgrades aren't in place. Right, so whatever that exploit is, it doesn't work on 360. Oh, the cats are still going at it. It's distracting. Yeah, that's the good thing about the noise removal, the NVIDIA noise removal, is that you don't have to hear it. Wow, achievements. Discard. Health increase, stone armor. Trial fire. 5th energy slot. Create a gust of wind that knocks your enemies back. Probably want health, to be fair. Trail of flame. A trail of fire follows you, causing enemies. supply. That is a weird looking health bar.
So this is what's happened to them.
Did you ever play Nuts and Bolts after it got the FPS boost? I'm not sure if it was after it got the boost or not. Possibly not. Destroy a hidden sarcophagus. Okay, so that's the very first sarcophagus. If you don't destroy them, you miss out. They are missable. Power Beast. Achievement unlocked. Found a sarcophagus. Should probably go back online so these get date stamped. I'll do that at the next checkpoint. Oh, I expect this game is dirt cheap even at cashies. Is that Australian dollars? Wow, that is cheap. $2.50. I wonder what it is at UK.
We have to stop the
Sex.
creatures that escaped the seal. Most of them are headed for the fortress. If I can
They
close
changed their
the gates,
website,
that will
and
keep
I don't
them
like it
from overrunning the
anymore.
countryside. From there, I'll have to find a way to re-imprison them all.
I know a way. I have the other half of your medallion. If we reunite
Forgotten
the pieces,
Sands.
it will seal the army away
£1.50. Wow.
How do you know that?
I probably bought it from
But I think it
Sex
works.
then.
These creatures are turning all of my men into statues. I think these medallions are protecting us. If you let go of your half, you're in danger. If we're going to reunite the pieces, I want you standing next to me. Meet me at the gates. You must be careful. I started the palace's defense system. There are traps everywhere.
I noticed.
Well, I wasn't expecting to stick with this one for, what at this point, an hour and a half? That's pretty nuts. You've been digging up some pretty good games recently. I guess so, yeah. I've also been very selective with what I show. Because, you know, we've got our fair share of, like, Everyone Sing, Dark Star 1, Family Game Night 4, How to Train Your Dragon 2. There's plenty of, like, stuff that's going to be bad. I'm using this feature as an excuse to play a bunch of games I knew would be good. but I've just never sat down to play. Royalty-free pot smash sound effect. The same one that's in, like, Star Trek. When you go to play a Kuji? That is a very good question. Thinking at this point, Halloween makes the most sense. Akuji and Shadow Man. Yeah, a bunch of voodoo together. The power of voodoo. Hoodoo. You do. Do what? Voodoo, bitch. Toss them up like confetti. You want ghouls? I got fucking platoons. Cause my juju ain't nothing to fuck with, Sam B. Oh my god, why is this room particularly bad? Death Stranding at Halloween? Death Stranding I feel like will be sooner than that. I feel like I must be doing this wrong. Death Stranding needs to be sooner, because, it's PC, it's, Epic Game Store, freebie. Got a good vibe. You promised to play all the Project Zero games in a row for Halloween. Did I? I mean, I'm not saying I didn't, but I don't remember that. I mean, I might have said that. Project Zero are kind of... They're in that uncomfortable area for me where those are games that could actually scare me. Like, for Halloween, I like to be like, ho ho ho, spooky, scary skeletons, and you know, banging the ribcage with bones, you know. Ace Ventura for DOS. What's it like? Wasn't aware there was an Ace Ventura adventure game. Alrighty then. No, I assume it's based on the cartoon, right? So I remember watching the cartoon as a kid. I remember there being this really fucked up episode of the cartoon. Like, let me reminisce for a second. The episode ended with time repeating over and over again. And Ace Ventura had just pulled a hot girl, and he was like leaving the bar or whatever, and it kept repeating. And even as a kid, I'm like, you don't want the part where you pick up the hot girl to repeat. You want the part where you've taken her home to your apartment and you're having a good time to repeat. Based on the cartoon. Alright, I'm curious. I'm curious now. Of course, not having achievements and gamer score makes it a little bit less likely that I'd want to play it, but I'm not ruling it out. If we're going to celebrate the life of Jim Carrey, maybe we should do it when we celebrate the life of Jim Carrey. Retro achievements aren't real achievements. They're fake achievements made by fakers for fakers. You and your retro achievements. The only retro achievements I want are ones in, like, Sega Mega Drive collection. Atari collection, you know what I'm saying? Real achievements aren't real achievements either. By their definition, they are real achievements, therefore they are real. They're made up and the points don't matter. Oh yeah, well if the points don't matter... What are all these points, huh? This is the dumbest, most cyclical conversation ever.
Teach you to command an army. Teach me how to chase him through the entire palace is more like it.
I don't think you ever got Xbox reward points for achievements. Could say this conversation is pointless. All I know is I'm enjoying my Prince of Persia on Xbox.com. We'll run for a total of half a mile, 805 meters. It's a lot of wall running. Ugh. Yeah, like getting an achievement in there was one for like International Women's Week or whatever that was like get an achievement in a game with a female lead off like a list of accepted games. And Contrast was on there, so you could do it in Contrast, where you can get like 2 achievements in like 5 minutes flat. It's a shame that that's the only reason why people are playing Contrast, and not because it's a really fucking good game. I noticed that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth players who get all the trophies in the game get a special PlayStation avatar set. I mean, cool, I guess. Avatars? I find that I typically have one avatar and use it forever, like my Jurihan, which I think has been my avatar on Xbox 360 for like 14 years at this point. Whenever it was Super Street Fighter 2 came out. Super Street Fighter 4. Arcade Edition. Don't even like Jurihan. I mean, I find her attractive, but I don't like her to play as. Another room of, like, exactly the same kind of puzzle. Oh. Mate. Again, nice room, but I'm struggling to understand the logic behind it. It's probably that, right? Why can't I land on that corkscrew thing?
If I moved those gears, I could get over there.
Okay. That makes sense, I think. Also, the camera isn't fighting against me anymore now, which probably means I've got it right. Upgrade available. Stone armor. Energy slots. Battle Rage. Do you reckon Jordan Mechner, like, envisioned any of this when he made the first Prince of Persia? I think he went, like, in the future. Prince of Persia's gonna be in 3D. Wow. Fuck knows how I survived that. Had a right dog's dinner of that. How did that work? Grazed his head, barely touched him. Come on, fella. Man up, fake Jake.
That's the creature Razia warned me about. What's it doing? She's right. The army is getting more powerful.
Oh, more enemies, huh? I was thinking, wow, 80 experience sure is a lot to get to for a level up, but then considering the amount of enemies they throw at me every time, it's really not that bad. I wonder if there'll be enough XP to do everything before New Game Plus. Wow. The amount of hits these guys take, and this is with the upgraded attack power. Well, in case I do have to start over, I'm not going to want to play much more of this. Just in case I have to start over on Series X. It's getting close to midnight, so I might call it here. I don't know if the FPS boost is worth it. I might as well just play it on 360. I mean, I played through Lego Bionicle Heroes on here. That one was crushing. My right before bed 360 game now is Skyrim. Because I've finished Bionicle Heroes. Xbox taking a while to log in, huh? There we are. It's going to be even slower to log in on Xbox 360 in the future. Yeah, Bionicle Heroes, fucking hell. That was... I'm glad that's over. Maybe I should find another Lego game to do. I got Lego Pirates, I think, in my library? Wonder if the search function even works. It does. Download again. Yeah, I might do that. I might make Lego Pirates my my nighttime chip away. Actually, what am I doing? I don't want to turn the console off. So I'll be firing up Skyrim in a sec. Alright, thank you very much for coming. As always, we get to experience a wide range of interesting games, because my collection just is fucking massive. Help, it's too big. But that's part of why we do this, so we can play a little bit of every game and get a feeling for which ones I quite enjoy, and which ones I don't enjoy, and which ones I want to go back to, and which ones I want to toss in the bin. Alright, take care everybody. Until next time, if we live that long.